what do you think of me playing poker?
Oh, Ray, I think it's fabulous. I think that as your mother, I'm impressed that you do that because I have learned from you how many challenges there are involved in this game. And so I'm impressed that you have the skills to play it well.
Uh, yeah, not like specifically, but it was a while. We were playing for a while. I know. At the time, you were playing poker and pool a lot, and you would like your week was half between half pool, half poker. And I remember like trying to see you or get up with you, and it was either one with poker or pool. I had to go to a pool hall somewhere or somewhere where you playing cards.
Well, it was probably me running the league because about 4 or 5 years ago,
Yeah,
running Hearts was pretty busy. Like we were running 3 and 4 games a week.
yeah, I'm sure. But I'm talking like 10 years ago. Like in
Mm.
my recollection, you've been, I refer to you as a woman of leisure.
So you're one of the other black people, and I was like, okay, that's kind of good. You always nice to see black people playing poker. It's definitely not a lot of us, so um, I think there was maybe one or two other black people in that game out of maybe we had like 4 tables, so maybe 40, 30 to 40 people, and then maybe 3 or 4 black people. So
Yeah, they would come and go. In terms of regulars, there were probably like 3 or 4 of us, but there
yeah,
would be some that come and go.
yeah,
Every now and then,
yeah.
somebody would be invited.
hmm
Cool.
Yeah,
Um,
and my impression was that someone who's sort of learning the game, but didn't really take it too seriously, but was very competitive. So, uh, you know, which is good in poker because that kind of makes you want to get better and learn more about the game, which I think it has over the years for you.
do you think poker is a game of skill or chance?
It's a little bit of both. Um, it's definitely skill. Just you have to put in the time to get good. You have to put in the time to even learn how to play. You have to sort of have to pay that sweat equity that people kind of talk about. Um, but there's also a chance too. Just a random hand coming at you. You kind of can get it all in good. You can get it all in bad, and sometimes you just have to call because of the odds that you kind of know from the skill portion. You kind of know that I kind of have to call in this situation, even though I may be beat. So, um, yeah, it's both.
Okay. So,
I think it's both. And that is implied in the game of it all. It's a game. And so any game comes with a certain amount of luck, good or bad. And any game, you are not the only one involved. And so um, you, it's out of your hands what the other people do. You can't control what they do or don't do. And so, but more than a game, I in fact have learned from listening to you talk about the game and more importantly, watching you play, which is really quite interesting.
yeah.
Um, because I had no idea how good you are until I actually sat by you at the table the last time we were in Vegas together.
Yeah. Well, that was a losing session for me.
But still,
Oh, if you had to pick one, I'd say absolutely it's a game of skill. And there's some chance involved, but how you handle those chance situations, that's where the skill comes in. Like I played poker. I'm not as good as you. I don't play as much as you. It's like anything, like a training. Like I was an athlete. It's the same concept. The more you do it, the more you train, the better you get at it. And so I've lucked myself into when I play with some guys, like I'll play with like the boys or something, some beers and a couple house chips or something, and I've lucked in with some pots, but I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah,
I could help you with that.
yeah, I don't want to get sucked in like you.
Okay, all right.
But no, I think it's definitely a skill. I wouldn't say you're a gambler. I would say gamblers are the ones who play blackjack or slots, like who have a problem and lose money. You guys are pursuing a skill, and like one of my favorite movies is Rounders. It's great, and
Yeah.
like a deep dive into that world, and I think that's you. So, nah, I mean, I think you could be better than what you are, but I always think you could do better than anything. That's how I see you, but definitely skill.
Do you think? What would you say if I said, "Hey, Slim, I can't do it anymore. I'm gonna quit my job. I'm gonna try to go pro for like
Nah,
a couple years."
no,
No,
absolutely not.
why not?
Because you ain't feel like
No,
no,
I'm not.
no.
Okay.
How you gonna say I'm going for my first five figure win? And then
2018.
yeah, and then like I'm gonna quit. Like you gotta get there first. You got to be able to, sustain yourself and realize, oh, I can do this, and then switch. Otherwise, you're freaking what's the dude from when you're grinding or something like the Rounders movie.
Yeah.
You're just like,
Yeah.
but why would you do that?
Yeah. Nah.
Then you're a gambler.
Yeah. No, I
Then you're
wouldn't. No.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to become pro yet.
Okay.
Just wanted to get your take on it.
Can I go too? I want to be there.
You'd have to do something though. You're gonna have to earn your keep. You're gonna have to cook something, wash some laundry. You can't. No, girl, you can't just.
I gotta cook.
You got to do something.
I didn't do enough cooking in your formative years.
Yeah.
I didn't do enough washing.
So if I moved to Vegas to become a professional poker player,
You need an assistant. Your mother becomes an assistant.
Yes, something. I got to be able to write it off somehow.
I'm in.
Because now you're a dependent.
I'm in.
Okay.
I'll cook. I'll wash the laundry. I'll do whatever you need me to do.
If I have twins by then,
I guess I'll
you
be
could be the
taking care of
babysitter.
babies.
Yeah, you could be the babysitter.
Whatever.
All right.
As long as I'm there.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as I'm there, I'll carry my weight.
No, but seriously, you don't have any reservations about me becoming a true professional poker player?
I already tell people that's who you are. In my mind, that's who you are.
The
All
the swings in this game they're crazy. I mean, it's from month to month.
Well, first I tried to talk you out of it because
That's a friend. That's a friend right there, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah. Like, I mean, it's such a grind that I don't know any pros that so I know the people that are the famous ones that you see on TV and on YouTube, and it looks very glamorous. But the pros that I see here at the casino, they're never happy. Like, they're always grinding, and especially if you're talking about like playing 1-3 or 2-5, it's a lot of work just to beat like the rake, and you have to overcome a lot of other good players. I mean, I think we have a lot of good players in this area, which, when I leave this DC area to play like in the Midwest where I'm from, you definitely notice a difference.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot of good players here that know what they're doing. They've been playing for a long time, and we do attract a lot of people traveling to play too. So, I think it'd be pretty tough to be a pro. But that being said, I think you can still do it. It would just be a grind. I don't think you would love life too much. I know you like to do other things besides play poker, so